everybody, it's Auntie K, Yard Sales Arena, here without Uncle Vinty. I want to show you some of the items that we found over the past couple of weeks. This was one of them. I picked this up at the Goodwill store for $1.50. I collect Santas, and what a neat Santa. Harley Santa. Gotta love it. Okay, let me show you some of the other finds. Okay. Can you see that? That's a little mini, so I guess you would call it a suit of armor. I'm going to come in a little closer so you can see. I would venture to say it's about 2 feet tall, maybe 16 inches tall. The person I bought this for at a yard sale for $5 said his mom bought it when he was a child at Williamsburg. But I saw these on eBay, and most of them say they were made in Mexico. Anyway, I think, in the shop, I'm probably going to mark him $29, and I paid $5, and I think he'll sell. I got a piece of art glass at the Goodwill. That was $1. It's amethyst. I don't know if you can see it. It's got grapes on one side and an eagle on another. I got a bag of shells for, I think it was $1, sand included. I haven't looked through. I know I just fished this one out. There are a couple of shells in there that aren't broken, so I'll just have to fish through and see. I got a couple of oil lamps. This one's kind of a weird looking one. Looks like it's in a boat, but I paid $1 for that. Those actually sell for $15 or $20 on eBay. This was a 1950s collectible donkey. I don't know what was with the donkeys in the 50s, but anyway, on these little hooks here there should have been a salt and pepper shaker on each side. Those are missing, but he's not chipped, and I think I paid $1 for him. Then I got a couple of the little mini oil lamps at a yard sale, $1 each. I liked that picture in the back. I can't remember what I paid for that. I don't remember where I got that. I have to look on my sheet, but I probably paid $1, maybe $2 for that. This is a nice little print. This brass thing. All right, I need some help. This is the second one of these that I picked up with this weird spout. This is a solid brass, and it has some writing in there, some kind of Middle Eastern language, I believe. I'm sorry, it's probably upside down if anybody can read that. Anyway, I'm not sure what that is, what it's supposed to be. Anyway, if anybody knows, let me know. A pottery. This came from the Bennington Pottery, Bennington, Vermont. Lots of people have blue and white as a scheme in the kitchen, at least for that country look. A couple of vintage tins. This is Mom's chocolate. That's from England. This is from the 1980s, this presidential tin. I don't know. I paid $1 or something like that for each of these, something really inexpensive. This is a pencil sharpener that looks like an old lantern. It doesn't work very well. I tried it. I paid $1 for that. There's a Benjamin Franklin stuffed doll. Isn't he cute? Ben Franklin. I paid $1 for him, but guess what? I turned him over. Guess where he's made? In Taiwan. Sad. Tollware tray a hand-painted tollware tray, paid $1 for that at yard sale. And a brass candle holder. I paid a couple of dollars for that at the Goodwill. All right, that thing down there. The old saute store. I don't know if you guys are able to see that or not. This is made out of brass, and it has all kinds of little nicky-nacky things there. Lots of pulleys. It's got an old stove in the front. It's got pots and pans and rope and brushes and a door. Well, I looked this up. I tried to figure out old saute shop, S-A-U-T-E-E. Well, I looked that up, and I found that in Georgia there's a town called Saute, and there is some old historic store that's been there forever, and it's called the Saute store, and it's still there. So anyway, I guess this was a replica that they sold at some point in time of the store. I paid $5 for that, and I don't know. I guess if you're from Georgia or a Saute, maybe that's worth $20, $30 to you. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. A couple other items I got were a couple of prints. This one that I need to look up. That is so cute. I know I can see the reflection, but the title of this print is "Can't You Talk?" And of course the cute thing is who's talking to who, the dog to the baby or the baby to the dog. And it says buy homes. I believe BYHOLMES. And I'm not sure if Buy is their name or Buy Homes. This is a print. It looks like it's signed, but it's not. And then I got another print. This one has some information on the back and a dedication in the front, a little plaque. But again, it's a print. I loved the colors, and I loved the subject, and I loved the material that's actually in the back in a pocket. Back there, can you see that? There's information about the painting and about the dedication. So I paid, on this colorful one, I paid $15. On the black and white one, I paid $8. Okay, last up, this old Emerson electric fan. I love those. Yes, this one needs to be cleaned up and painted, and it needs a cord. He cut the cord off, which tells me that it didn't work. Or he didn't want his grandkids playing with it and hurting themselves. These fans, you can date these fans. This fan, the number on this particular fan is 79648AK. And on the Emerson electric fans, 79 refers to the model number. The next number, 6, is the number of cycles. So that would be 60 cycles. The next number is 4. That's the number of blades. In this case, 4. Then 8 is the radius. And this is the diameter of this is 16. So the radius would be 8. And the color is black, so I guess AK must be black in color. So my plan is to paint this up. I am probably, since I have to take it apart and spend a little bit of time, I'm probably going to go ahead and paint those blades brass. Not to deceive anybody, I just think it'll look better and it will show off the neat artsy looking blades a little bit better. And these fans did come with brass blades. So I paid $5 for that. I think when that thing's fixed up, it'll be worth about $50. And then the last thing down here, this is the second one of these that I've gotten. Okay, it'd be nice if I could get it to work. Ah, there we go. This is an old brick carrier. And I guess it's adjustable for the number of bricks that you would like to carry. It has the name of the company on it, and it has patent numbers. No date. But I did look that up, and I found that's the Fuller Manufacturing Company, Newhall, Iowa. And it is vintage. It again needs cleaning and oiling, and it's worth about $20. So hang on one second. I need to show you the find of the day. Last item, find of the day. This was at the Goodwill store. I always go and look at the shelves where they have the silver and the brass, just in case. Now, I don't go through all the spoons and everything, but some people do. Anyway, I found this, and I thought, isn't that interesting? That's a neat old brass oil lamp. And it says Ditmar. It says that on the little blue knob here, as well as on the lamp. Ditmar Iris Lamp, number 184, Austrian made. And I thought, wow, that's what a neat old lamp. And then I looked up at the burner, and I thought, that's a really interesting burner. It has a screw going in here, and it has these two little metal pieces, so that the chimney, the glass chimney that sits on top of this, would have to be different. It would have to have a lip or something to slide under there. A regular chimney wouldn't work. So I did some research, and I found out that this particular lamp was made by Rudolf Ditmar, and probably between 1850 and 1890. He actually invented the flat wick, and that this particular lamp would take a flat wick. Before that, I guess all the wicks were round. And it needs sorry, I was waiting for the car to pass. It needs a very special chimney, and they haven't made those chimneys for decades. And the chimney does have a lip that would allow it to slide underneath those two pieces. So the only way to get those is to find an old one, and they're quite expensive, but I can tell you what, I've already posted on several of the oil collector sites that I'm looking for one, as well as I have the search saved in eBay. So I'm going to find one because I think this is a very special lamp. I paid $5 for the lamp, and it's worth at least $200. So hopefully I don't have to spend too much for that glass chimney. But anyway, I thought that was a fabulous find, and I'm really, really happy to have that. All right, that's it for the yard sale show for the week of, I guess it was October the 13th, last weekend. We'll be back next week with more yard sale finds. See you then.